Yo, what's good? It's Mastermind MMA, and I'm doing another fucking Mastermind Mafia live reacting to Tyson Fury versus Tom Schwarz. Um, give me 1 second. All right, so let me check. Let me just check the stream, make sure it's going good. But yeah, man, I'm pretty pumped for these fights. I'm super fucking tired from last night. I didn't get any sleep. Um, Shout out. Hold on. Let me make sure this is good. I didn't get any sleep. All right, we're good. All right. Shout out Will Charlton. Um, yeah, dude. Shout out my guy Will Charlton. I got Fury in this one, man. All right. So in my opinion, man, I feel like Tyson Fury. All right, so this might not be a popular opinion. I know they're like, all right, so we all know he's the lineal champ, right? So the thing is, when you look at it, right, he beat Klitschko for those belts, the belts Anthony Joshua had, and that he was defending, and like how he like it was kind of like the motherfucking Dragon Balls, because the belts got scattered after Fury got stripped of all them, and then eventually Joshua went and collected them all. But in reality, Fury had that lineal, he had that claim, he was still the champ, right? So when Joshua came in and he was just the star he was, and he was like knocking the people out, and he had the whole push behind him in the fan base when so no one was really doubting the legitimacy of that because he was such a big draw. It was like, all right, and he was knocking all the guys out, and he was skilled enough and had the fan base enough that people are like, all right, we're not gonna doubt any legitimacy to the championship weight of that. Like he's the champ. So and then that created that three-headed monster where you had Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua, right? So now recently we know Anthony Joshua got taken out by Ruiz, right? So the thing is, little did we know when Fury Wilder happened that was the fight that was supposed to go down. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the chat here because I can't see it's far away. Um, yeah, honestly, yeah. If Tyson retires, he will be like the last lineal champ because no one will take it out off of him. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, like it'll be like he would almost like kill off that like bloodline. So with so Tyson had that claim that to the lineal line that he had, excuse me, that he got off Klitschko. So he had that, and with Deontay Wilder with the WBC belt, when they fought, little did we know that was the true test of who was the best heavyweight, because because we didn't know that everyone was so focused on Anthony Joshua being the king of that, right? It was Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder had to measure their skills and ability compared to Anthony Joshua. But once Andy Ruiz like got Joshua out the picture, now everyone was like, "Holy shit! We already saw the fight of the greatest that we needed to see," which happened in December, and it went to a draw. So the thing is, it's like Tyson Fury has the claim to the belts that Andy Ruiz is holding. Like he has the claim to all that because he really does have that in the lineal line of being the lineal championship. And in my opinion, he has equal claim to the WBC belt because he went to a draw with Wilder. So no one won. So like the draw is like no one wins. Wilder retains the belt. But in my book, honestly, it means that if you go to a draw in a championship fight, I feel that both fighters have equal claim to that belt. So honestly, in my opinion, I feel like in a way, like it still needs to be sorted out more. But I feel like in a way, Tyson Fury already has claim to being the whole unified one name, one face, one champion because he has the claim to the. It's almost like it's in his fucking blood. Oh, he's coming out like Uncle Sam. Oh shit. Yeah, Tyson would do some shit like that. So it's kind of like Tyson, he has that, it's like he doesn't have physically the hardware, but in his legacy and in his he has the claim to it. He has the throne. So it's like he's the rightful heir to the throne because he has the lineal championship and the WBC he's pretty much already the fucking unified champ in a way, or he has claims to being. It's there. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like once, as long as he makes it through this, and I don't think that they should do Wilder Ortiz. Honestly, just don't, because like I don't know why they're just having like all right. So I feel like AJ was the one that was ducking Deontay the entire time, and if it wasn't AJ, it was Eddie Hearn. But whoever on that, I feel like it was on that side of the team that everyone is ducking, right? So I feel like if that were like, they should have went with one of these guys, because Joshua losing to either a Wilder or a Fury, it's not as devastating as losing to a Ruiz, because honestly, Joshua has a tough time in the rematch with Ruiz, and besides the shock value and the thing, it's going to be a big money fight. But another thing is, it's not going to be as big as Joshua versus one of these guys at the time before he lost to Ruiz, right? So automatically now the whole appeal, people still want to see it, but the whole appeal is just like the whole luster to it is gone. You know what I mean? If it was like a stock, like it took a big hit. So the thing is now, and then now I heard Anthony Joshua saying, "Oh, I want to if Wilder fights Ortiz, I want to be sitting ringside." And it's like, bro, like I can't really respect that, because when Joshua was fighting Parker, Wilder, they wanted, I think it was excuse me, it was BT Sport or Sky Sport. They wanted Wilder to be on the commentary team, but Wilder was saying, "Listen, I'm not going to be on the commentary team unless I could get in the cage. I mean, I could get in the ring with Joshua after." And then they said no, they shut that down. Excuse me. And then Joshua was like, "Oh," and then Joshua's excuse was, "Well, like if we don't have a contract, what's the point?" But then at the end of the day, like, now why are you gonna go sit ringside and try and like push for that fight when your philosophy back then was, "Oh, if there's no contract, what's the point? Shouldn't you be keeping that same energy, and shouldn't that be your same mindset that there's no contract? So what's the point?" And I feel like now that fight's kind of gone, it's all dependent on, we need the Wilder Fury 2 fight, right? So Fury really needs to come out like how Wilder did with Brazil, and just had that devastating knockout, and it's like, boom, all right, I just elevated, like people, that was like almost like a showcase. So Wilder, I mean, Fury signed this big deal with ESPN, $100 million+, and now it's like, all right, we're paying you, we're getting Tom Schwarz. He's skilled. You can't sleep on him, but it's not like a marquee name, and it's not like someone of the era of like a Dillian White or someone like that, where or like a Chisora, where it's gonna be like one of those elite contenders. It's a lot of the people might not have even heard of Schwartz. So the thing is, this is kind of supposed to be more of a showcase for Tyson, and the problem with this is that Tyson rises to the occasion, and he rises to the level of his opponent. You know what I mean? I feel Tyson's so skilled that I feel like, so after he got stripped from the Klitschko fights, and when he came back and he had those 2 warm-up fights before the Wilder fight, I feel like he would have performed a lot better if those weren't warm-up fights. You know what I mean? Like, if those 2 fights were in tune-up fights, I feel like if they gave him a like stiffer competition, even on his way back in, he would have performed better. Although he wasn't as in shape as he was for the Wilder fight, I feel like his skill wise, he would have been rising to that level. So now it's like he's more focused on a new promotion, a new market, and now it's the opponent is like someone that he feels like he's so skilled up, which he really is. He's a lot more skilled at. He really should be winning this. So I don't know if he's going to be able to rise to the occasion to do this. Like I'm saying, like I feel like Fury is going to win, like no doubt. But like the thing is, when I say like rise to the occasion, I mean like by overlooking and not taking it too seriously and more focusing on other stuff. Not to the same extent, but I feel like Joshua coming into MSG and coming to the American market, like his first time in there, played like a bigger part than what it seems like. So here we go. The fight's about to start. I'm gonna turn up the commentary a little bit. So Tyson said he's gonna try and get him out in the first round. I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get him out in the first round. Tyson is skilled enough, but let's see. So we just started 250, 250, 150, 49 in the first round. So Fury just pops like a nice little jab, kind of hits it on his guard, swings for a hook, gets it on his guard. Man, Fury is so friggin' elusive, man. It's like his evasive systems and his defense is so on point, and his offense is on point too. And I just really hope, man, he doesn't get caught because it is the heavyweight division at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So Fury, they're both just really feeling each other out. Jab to the body, just popping, jab a little bit. Ooh, all right. So Fury went for a combination, and then Schwarz kind of popped him with a counter after. Yo, Fury is really quick, man. Like for being as big as he is, like friggin' 6'9", and his hands are that fast. 1-2 on the guard from Fury. So, oh, that left hook connected from Schwartz. Oh, I'm kind of not liking how. I mean, I know it's really early and stuff, and they're all feeling each other out. But the thing is, from what I'm watching, the stuff that Fury's kind of getting off is kind of more on his guard, and the few things that Schwartz is getting is at least making contact. Oh, that was a nice lead uppercut from Fury. All right, now Fury's getting a little more evasive, and not he always is, but you know what I mean. He's getting more warmed up. 1-2. That looks like all these shots kind of look like they're just hitting the guard. You know what I mean? Um. So now we got Fury just really kind of on the outside, kind of stepping in and trying to work the range with the jab, and then Schwartz kind of pulls in, and Fury just kind of cuts angles out. All right, that two broke the guard, but Schwartz countered. I'm really hoping that. I'm really honestly hoping. I'm not liking how. Oh, all right. So Schwartz swung with one that almost fucking hit him. I'm not liking how. I'm not liking how the stuff that Schwartz is throwing out there, just to kind of like the feeler shots he's throwing out there, are connecting. You know what I mean? So Schwartz is kind of finding his timing and his range early. Really, with the stuff he's just going for his feelers, while Fury's trying to establish his range. Really, ooh, you see, even with that jab, that was a nice jab from Schwartz, because even Fury is trying to establish the range, but he's not really establishing the range in the distance properly because it's hitting the guard. So it's like he's kind of got the space, but he doesn't have the timing with it where he could catch it and break it in between the guard. But the thing is with Schwartz, he may not be as active as Fury while Fury's throwing, but when he throws the counters, and it's kind of like he's trying to like throw stuff off of Fury, and he was successful with it. So I feel like that's not really a good sign, honestly. And it's telling because in this division, it really doesn't take much. We know Fury has a fucking heart of a lion, but if you get caught with some shit that puts you out, it puts you out. You know what I mean? So I feel like Fury needs to not worry as much of being active, and yeah, definitely needs to like keep pressure. Like if his game is like the push pull game, he needs to do that. But he needs to be more careful with what he's doing. Yeah, Will said surely at some point one of them shots is gonna land. Yeah, it needs to, because like I feel like honestly, man, if Fury just keeps taking a risk by being active like this without making it count, just like shots are just catching on his guard, it's not really that worth it, because Schwartz could come, and that's putting yourself in like super fucking harm's way for no reason. Oh, that's a nice uppercut from Fury. All right, Fury's starting to find his range a bit now. You see, the jab is like supposed to be keeping him off, but it's not really keeping him off because it's just like he's standing there. You know what I mean? It's just touching the guard, so it's not moving him back. Oh, Fury with a blitz. I mean Schwarz with a blitz. Fury pop across the corner, and they're blitzing. All right, Fury being Fury in there, but you don't want to get caught with that shit. Ooh. And the thing is, I was up against when Fury was up against the ropes, and Fury's super elusive, but I mean the ropes you could get more bounce on the ropes, but there's only as much so much. You know what I mean? There's still a limiting factor when you have like range to go in the Fury popped him with a nice hook straight. Now Fury's breaking the guard. This is exactly what I was saying Fury needs to be doing. He needs to start breaking his guard with these shots. Getting in between. Fury, there we go. Fury's starting to get on the sniper shit. All right, so maybe those shots Fury was throwing in the beginning was Fury on his shit. You see, that's what I'm talking about. Fury and his like defensive systems. It's so fucking clean. But the thing is, holy shit, dude. Yo, I told you, bro. Like Fury's shots started getting in like a sniper. All right, so now what Fury was doing is he was getting in between. He was throwing those early feelers, not giving a fuck that it was getting in like touching the guard because he knew, it's about to be over. It's about to be over. The ref's about to step in. Yeah, it's over. It's fucking over. Second round, like less than 10 seconds. Yeah. Oh, fuck. The showcase, dude. This is exactly what Tyson Fury needed. The showcase. All right. So in the first round, those feelers, those shots that Tyson was throwing, that was just hitting the guard. I think he was not going to fuck that it was hitting the guard because he was just really trying to find that distance. And he knew that once he gets comfortable with getting that distance, he's a sniper enough to get inside of that guard. And not only, he doesn't even have to break the guard. He was so clean, he was getting in the guard. Even with those hooks he was throwing, he was just catching all those holes. It was super fucking clean. And honestly, from what I saw when right before the fight stopped and when stuff started heating up between them, I feel like the stuff that they were doing in the first round, it's like when they were feeling each other out, the shit kind of just snapped into place like instantly, right? So with the way Fury was trying to work the jab and work off of the jab and be active like that, and the way Schwarz was trying to throw time counters and work off of Fury's offense, I feel like we saw the shit click in the end of that round, like towards the end of the second, because we saw Fury start beating the sniper with his shit, start getting inside the guard and just touch, like really, really fucking touching up Tom. And we saw Tom have his moment where his counters and he had blitzes where he had Fury backing up, and it was exciting. Like, that was an exciting moment because you're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? And with them, you never know. And it shit just heated up. But once Fury clicked, it was in. It was like it just took that 3 minutes for Tyson to find his shit, and then he got that. Yeah, dude. Yeah, when he slipped those 5 punches, that shit was crazy. I told you the way his defense is fucking wild. He's like honestly, there hasn't been a heavyweight like him since Ali. Like he's starting to be on that Ali type of level with the way his defense is. Like honestly, I want to hear what he says in the interview, post fight interview. I don't like they're not interviewing him yet. So I feel like this is exactly perfect. This is fucking perfect for what he needed, because you had Deontay Wilder with Brazil have his showcase, and him just clean fucking house with Brazil and just almost fucking kill him. And then you're supposed to have Joshua have a showcase with Ruiz, and then just be like it was supposed to be like an elevator of their stock, just have them like look like some fucking monsters. And this was supposed to be Tyson's turn, right? So now with this fight, it was like, all right, for Tyson, this is either gonna go the Deontay way or it's gonna go the Joshua way. You're either gonna like have like a super fucking showcase, or even if Tyson ended up going to the 12-round back and forth war, that wouldn't have been good for him. That would have hurt his stock because he's supposed to be on like a whole nother level, which he proved he is. So it's like this is exactly what he needed. Now you had Wilder kill Brazil, and now you had Fury look like a motherfucking monster back better than ever, and he's doing his thing on like a whole nother level. Like I feel like we're seeing him like super fucking motivated more than ever. And the way that it's like that momentum continued. You know what I mean? Because after the Klitschko fight, the momentum kind of died out with all the stuff he was going through, and he needed to gain that back up. With the Wilder fight, he had that going. Now it was like, all right, let's see if you could keep pushing it forward. He got catapulted more into the mainstream now, and especially with the whole way the landscape of the division is, it's really this point now it's him and Wilder, and they're the only ones that could carry this marquee and carry it right now. So we got Wilder and we got Fury too. As long as all right, here we go. Here's the post.
20th knockout of your professional career. What message did you send with your performance tonight?
First of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for giving me the victory tonight.
Amen.
Second of all, thank you, America, and God bless you all.
You said Top Rank and ESPN did not pay $100 million to see you knock out guys out. They paid for the show. They paid to see you box. You did a little bit of everything. You seemed like a complete package. What was the key to tonight?
The key tonight was to enjoy myself. I used the jab. I was slipping and sliding, hands down. I switched up to southpaw, caught him with a straight left, and it was a good shot. You know, to put anybody away. I won an extra 12 pounds. I really feel it, you know. I haven't had 3 years out of the ring this time. This time I had a few months out of the ring. And I'm back, return to the mat. The match is back. The lineal champion. Bring them all on!
So it seems that Snickers bars is not the superpower that other people thought it sure did in the weigh-in. But at the end of the day, we had the impressive knockout by Wilder. Did you feel like you need to make a statement tonight to stay on that level?
That's what I was just saying.
I came here to have fun and enjoy myself, put on a show for Las Vegas, and I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did.
We would enjoy a rematch. What's next for you? I know you said you.
Yeah, here we go. Now they're gonna talk about the Wilder shit. Hopefully.
Look ahead. Is Deontay Wilder in your plans?
I just want to thank Bob Arum, Top Rank and ESPN, for putting on a great show, you know. I've never seen promoting like this. There was 2.5 hours of documentary Tyson Fury last night, all day for 4 weeks.
I hope he doesn't bypass the question.
I've got to sign with the best promotional team in the world. What's next? Well, Bob will tell you, we have got either September 21st or October 5th. And then next year, we're going to hold down Deontay Wilder.
Wait, what? What? Did he just say he got a fight in September? I don't know why they do this. Why do they hold off on these fights? That's the thing. It's the fight game, dude. You can't just. All right, now he's just doing the Tyson Fury. It's the fight game. You can't just have opponents scheduled with. Did they learn nothing from the Joshua Parker fight? Honestly, like when you look at it, you can't. No matter who it is, you can't just have. Oh, we're gonna have this, and we're gonna give you the fight you guys want to see after that. Because there is no fucking after that, because you never know if you're gonna make it through that. You know what I mean? So it's so risky because you made it through this, but like, just go for the Wilder rematch. I don't see why you're not gonna fight Wilder, or like, because it's not only you going up and risking the shit. Now Wilder's gonna fight Ortiz. I don't know if they sign these contracts in advance with like multiple opponents, or have retainer contracts, because after Brazil they had this whole, Tyson even said like a while ago that I'm gonna have like 2 to 3 fights before the Wilder rematch, and that Wilder was gonna have like 2 to 3 fights before their fight. And then they had the opponents like it was gonna be Brazil, Ortiz, and fucking someone else, and then I don't know who he just said. I forgot who Tyson just said. But after that, they might make fucking Tyson fight Dillian White or some shit. You know what I mean? Or someone fight Dillian White. They're gonna make Dillian White and then there's mandatories for Deontay Wilder too. You know what I mean? So it's just so fucking crazy that you like just give us the fights we want to see when we want to see it. Because I don't know why you're scheduling something where we know, all right, now we know for a fact that we seen in December the two best heavyweights go at it, and the true unification bout was about to happen there, one face and one name, because Tyson is the lineal champ and he had the claim to that. We're about to see that true. We had that fight and they went to a draw, so you know what? They're both fucking pretty much the unified champ. Actually, now that I think about it, I didn't even fucking think about it this way. The way I was saying about Tyson have being the unified champ and have an equal claim because he's a lineal champ, and then when he went to a draw with Deontay, so I felt like, in my opinion, that gives them equal claim to the WBC belt. On some real shit, that gives Deontay Wilder equal claim to that lineal championship. Though all the belts that Tyson took off of Klitschko. So they're pretty much both the unified champ. And like at this point, you can't just like, instead of, so they're pretty much trying to like fucking just have just rip something in half and then just like sell it both ways. You know what I mean? Instead of figuring out, all right, hands down, who's the best out of this shit? Who's the number one unified guy? They're like, all right, you both have enough of a claim to say you're that guy. So we're going to have you guys fight other people and market you two as the best and make money off that fight, and then just build it more and build anticipation. But the risk is not worth the reward, because it's already going to be a gigantic fight, especially because of how big the first fight was and how great the first fight was. So it's only going to be bigger. So there's no point in trying to add stock and just add more people to their name and have quote unquote showcase like performances, like opponents like this, because you never know when you're going to get Ruiz Joshua. You know what I mean? So might as well, like, and honestly, the fucking point, because what's the point to try and build up when it's already going to be big? Like, it's like, oh, to make it like 2% to 3% bigger, you're going to risk the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? Because the risk isn't worth the reward. Because, all right, so say it would take, if the rematch would bring in a total of fucking, I don't know, throwing out a random number, like 500 million. Let's say it's like that big. And they're like, oh, if we get Wilder to beat Ortiz again, and we get Fury to beat someone else after this, oh, we could make this fight make 700 million, 800 million. But the thing is, for that extra thing, for that extra couple hundred million or whatever differential, you're gonna risk the whole fucking guaranteed like 500 million. Just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I didn't see what you said. Well, hold on. Yeah, dude, Tyson is so fucking good. Like not only is he so incredible on his offense and how he's just such a fucking sniper with his shots, he is crazy. He's like fucking when Spider-Man got his powers in Spider-Man 1, like that OG Tobey Maguire version, where like he's fucking fighting and it's slow motion and he could just dodge that shit. That's how Tyson Fury really has his shit down. He could just gets out the way of all the shit. His system. So I was watching a video with him and Ben Davidson, and they're fucking they were doing fucking just drills and shit like that, and he was doing like with the fucking pool noodles, and the way Tyson was ducking and diving, I was like, holy shit, that's like fucking crazy. Like Tyson is probably Not even probably. He's the best boxer of this generation. You know what I mean? I really feel like at this generation you have Tyson Fury, the best boxer, and then you have Deontay Wilder, the most dangerous boxer. And we really saw what happens when they met. But now the thing is, Deontay Wilder is going from being a very dangerous boxer to more of a very dangerous fighter to being more of a dangerous boxer because he starts working on. He's like what he showed in the Brazil fight is he could start working on his jab more. And the thing is, that was the whole problem because he was just trying to fire off that right without finding the range. But once Deontay uses that jab to establish that range, he knows then to fire off that monstrous right hand. So I feel like I don't know, man. They're doing some bullshit that they're doing this whole thing where they're making them fight each other. Hope they make it to where they come out unscathed and have the rematch. But man, Tyson Fury, bro, like 2 rounds, he really did back up everything I said. I mean, Tyson said he was going to get in 1 round, but to the way he did it, he just pretty much used that 1 round to just get like a computer just read time. And that second round, he's like, I'm using that second round to get you out of here, which is crazy. So I mean, he was saying it was going to be a quick night, it was going to be easy night, and it was. You know what I mean? Tyson, man, the best boxer of this generation. But hell yeah, dude, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. So I'm glad it worked out for Tyson, and now he got on the that. You see that's super good for Tyson because now he's becoming more of a global star. You know what I mean? Now he's breaking into the American market. He really had a big burst on the scene with the Wilder fight. So now that they saw it and they're like, we're really gonna establish it. And I feel like once Anthony Joshua saw the success of Wilder versus Fury, that's what wanted to make him come fight Big Baby at MSG. And he's like, oh, I want to break into the American market as well, since he saw Fury. And it just didn't work out for him, but it's working out for Fury because I feel like Fury is just more of the skilled boxer and he kind of deserves it more. You know what I mean? But the best heavyweights in the world, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. And we saw Tyson Fury look like the motherfucking man right now. We saw him do his thing. Like that was fucking crazy. Like to just get and just figure him out that quick and just get him out and how clean those shots were and how he got away from those shots were fucking that was fucking nasty. Shout out Tyson Fury. That was dope as shit. But all right, my dude. I'm fucking dead tired, bro. I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna be doing some more videos tomorrow. So be out on the lookout for that. I'm gonna be uploading a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna be talking about like my opinion on TJ Dillashaw, talking about EPO and open up about that and what he was saying. Oh, doing the replay shit was clean. But yeah, I'm gonna be bumping out a couple more videos. Shout out my guy Will. I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, dude, Tyson Fury, man, that was a crazy fight. Let me see. I didn't see what she said. Hold on. Yeah, Fury is a superstar. Honestly, realistically, like with the skill set and the skill level he has, there really is no one that can beat him except for Deontay Wilder with that right hand. But because we got to see because they're both leveling up. You know what I mean? Like Deontay's like cleaning up, but like I mean, but the thing is that but with this Tyson Fury, that's gonna be super hard to beat. I don't really like. That's gonna be incredibly hard to beat this Tyson Fury, and he's only gonna be getting better. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's exciting, man. Heavyweight boxing's getting exciting, and even Andy Ruiz is a superior and a phenomenal boxer, and he is extremely skilled as well. So he has a potential to not like it's not like so you had the 3 kings and now it's like it's only 2. No, Andy Ruiz has that like full capability of establishing himself as killing the king Anthony Joshua and taking his throne, and he could be the 3rd king. And now you just have another play in another more exciting fight. The only thing is, it's like people would say, because Anthony Joshua is more marketable, quote unquote, but this is fucking the fight game. You care about the skills. So when Ruiz, all he's got to do is just put that weapon on Joshua in the rematch, and And you know, it's crazy because PBC's got all the belts now. So I mean, these fights should be easier to make. So man, we got I should see up. I just hope like they don't fuck it up with the matchups too much. So yeah, all right, my man. I'm gonna be out. I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna be doing some more videos tomorrow, and you already know it's Mastermind MMA.